Okay, hopefully some of you guys come in here and get notified. Hi guys. I'm a little bit late, but I had to deal with my kids tonight, so. Okay, so I'm gonna get started right away because I have a couple private readings I need to do yet, so. Um, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can. I'm starting to catch up slowly but surely, getting there. My information will be below. I do 3 emergency ones a day, so if you want an emergency one, I can do that. I'm not doing any more emergency tonight. I don't have time, but um, well, I could probably do one actually, but anyway. So, okay, so what I'm picking up right now is that some of you heard from your masculine, okay, and some of you talked to them, okay, and then like there was stepping back again. Okay, so I kind of see like a little bit of, the feminine. Okay, so she is standing in her power and she's, irritated with this connection. That's really clear to me, standing in the strength. But I feel there may have been a little bit of conversating that went on with the masculine. It was the same shit, different day type of stuff, okay? And I do feel that, you may have talked to your masculine briefly and then you left him out in the cold again, or he left you out in the cold again. I'm really picking that up stronger. And I just feel like the conversation didn't get anywhere if you guys talked to him, okay? So that's collectively what I'm picking up. Just like no progress. It's not much progress here, guys. So I kind of asked, like what's going to happen this week with Lionsgate coming up and all that on the 8th and, this big shift. And I feel a shift. I can feel them, okay? I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot of emergency bookings this week because there's shifts coming. So I'm picking up that masculines are going through transformations and they're gaining wisdom on spirituality, guys. Like they're starting to open up to this. Okay, so they're starting to open up to spirituality. The High Priestess card is here that indicates spirituality too. And it also indicates secrets and that sort of thing, which we know they're always deceptive. That's nothing new. But I do feel like they are, they're just kind of opening up to the idea of spirituality. Okay, they're understanding a little bit. And they might be secretly kind of, Googling and everything about it. And I just feel like they're kind of studying up on it and that sort of thing. And, they're wanting to come towards you as well. So there is, like, they're understanding things. They're understanding these connections. I'm getting deja vu really bad. That is so weird. I'm getting deja vu really bad lately. Like, is this part of my life path been planned out lately? And it's just, I don't know. It's just really weird. Okay, so they're understanding what you are, what you mean to them, that sort of thing. And I just saw 4-4, and the Virgos are supposed to see a lot of 4-4s today. Crazy shit, guys. Okay, so anyways, today in general, I just feel like their spirituality is opening up. The crown chakra, third eyes, that sort of thing is opening up. And some of them are psychics, guys. Like they are, they have the abilities and it's starting to open up. And they're starting to realize this and they're starting to understand, oh, that's what that is. That's my intuition, that sort of thing. So I just feel like in general, it's just opening, okay? And a lot of you feminine have surrendered, okay? Some of the masculine surrender, but primarily it's the feminine that surrendered to this question. You may have heard a little bit of conversation today or yesterday, and it just didn't really go there, and you're just like, fuck this, I'm done, it just proved to me what I'm doing anyways, and that's working on you, and masculines are really distraught right now. They're going through these transformations. Tower moment is really huge right now for the masculine. And I do feel with Lionsgate coming forth, there's going to be huge, massive tower moments for masculines, okay? Spiritual awakenings, tower moments, that's what I'm picking up right now. Massive, massive. I don't necessarily see Lionsgate as a positive change at this time. It will end up being a positive change, but what I am picking up right now is that it's going to be tough on the masculines in general because they're going to be forced to make these changes in their life that they're not wanting to face right now. That's what I'm seeing. It's going to end cycles and open doors. That's what I'm picking up. It's going to be a very tough time for them in general. I mean, we'd like to think, oh, all these problems are going to be gone on the 8th, but that's not what I'm picking up right now, guys. So it'll be interesting to see how these readers pick all this up. I'm seeing a lot of karmic cycles ending, though, because they've been tied down to these karmic situations and that sort of thing. So I'm really seeing some of that wrapping up, okay? And they're really weighing the decisions out. Some of them are thinking about leaving this karmic situation. Some of them have karmics thinking about leaving them, kicking them out, or families like booting them out because they're just being bummed or whatever their karmic situation may be, okay? So they're really concentrating on their dollar right now. That's what the masculines are collectively doing. They're working on their money, okay? They may have businesses going, they have careers, that sort of thing going on right now, okay? And it's blossoming abundance, guys. Like, they're in the right direction, but they don't see it yet. They're not aware of it yet. They just think their life is shit and everything's falling apart right now, but actually it's growing. I mean, it's blossoming. Their life is blossoming, okay? These connections are blossoming when their life is going up and your life is going up. It's, you know, it's blossoming behind closed doors. It may seem like, oh, everything's just falling apart, but it's not the case. And they're very much in thought, like, what do I do next? Where do I go next? You know, weighing out the options. They're very much in their head about their feminine today, especially, okay? And there's a lot of grief, sadness right now, a lot of depression going on with the masculines in general lately anyways. Not to mention that they're going through these karmic cycles that are coming to an end, collectively speaking, you know. So I do feel they're sitting around thinking about their next move. Okay, what am I going to do? Some of them are like, where am I going to live? You know, like, if my karma kicks me out, where am I going to go? And feminines, don't open your door to them that quick. You know, union doesn't happen that quickly, okay? If they come running to you and wanting to live with you, it's just not going to work right now. I'm just saying, you know, like, you guys got to learn to be alone, okay? That's just the way it is. But see, I do see the ending of cycles here, okay? This is like the death card, and I do see that happening right now. And these tower moments are really massive, okay? Like, they're huge. And, you know, tower moment after tower moment after tower moment coming in here, okay? It just is. It's huge. It's coming. That's what I'm seeing happening this week with the Lion Gate coming forward. It might happen all week long. By the 8th, some of it may have been, you know, decided, that sort of thing, but I do not see the Lion's Gate at this time being a huge positive shift instantly. I see it a process. I see the death of cycles. That's what I'm seeing with Lion's Gate right now. Okay. And they're going through a lot of pain and suffering right now. And this is because they miss you. They feel like they lost you. They're going to lose their karmic. They feel like everything is just being taken away right now. They feel like it's all being taken away right now. And they're sitting there reflecting, and they realize that a lot of this is their own fault. This is their own doing. They took advantage of you. They didn't want to wrap up their karmic situation a long time ago, and they got so deep into it, whatever it may be for your situation. So that's what they're facing right now, is this reality of what's going on in their life. You know, because a lot of them are being secretive about this, but there is karmic situations being wrapped up. And it doesn't matter what it is. Like I say, if you are in separation or you are not in union, there is a wedge in your connection. That is the karmic situation, okay? So it can vary for anybody. It can be work. It can be family, religion, whatever it may be. So, you know, there is a variety of karmic situations. There's addiction is a big one, too, with a lot of you in here. So gambling, drinking, drugs, I'm hearing all three of them as well. Sex addiction, I heard sex addiction, okay? They like to play women and that sort of shit, and that's coming to backfire as well. They do have sexual energy for you, so they are reminiscing on you. They're fantasizing about you. They do love you, and they're realizing all of this as well. The love is very, very strong with the masculine today. However, they're very scared of it. Very scared of it. But they're holding your heart very tightly. I mean, this is how they're thinking about you today, how much they love you. They're really reminiscing on that love they have for you, and they want to take action in their life. They're going to be forced to take action, guys. Like, it isn't all about wanting to take action. They're going to be forced to take action because they're going to hit this brick wall. This tower's going to fall down. They don't have a choice. Feminine, don't run, put a Band-Aid on it this time, okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, and if their karma kicks them out, don't open your door. Just don't. I know it's going to be tempting. Just don't do it. You'll regret it. I promise you that. For 99% of you. So anyways, they're realizing that you're that woman they want to be with. You're that feminine. You're that other half. And they are waking up to the aspect this is a twin flame connection right now, okay? So a lot of them are very hesitant about these connections yet, okay, because they have these cycles they're trying to wrap up. They've been fighting these cycles for so long because they don't want to end them. They want to continue them because they're used to it, and their identities are just gone. Their self-worth is just gone, you know, and I'm not saying a lot of these karmics are nasty people, whether it's a man or a woman or what have you in their life. Some of them are, yes, I get that, but some of them are not bad people. It's just the end of it. It's just dead. There's no emotion there. There's just nothing there. It serves them anymore. But some of them have kids and families, and they're just trying to hang on and force this to work, okay? And so right now, the whole twin flame thing is just at a pause. It's about reflecting. The union aspect of it is at a pause right now. It's just not in the picture. But the potential is there. I keep seeing a shadow in the hallway. The potential is there, okay? So there is a lot of potential there right now. And they know that you are the fulfillment that they want in their life right now, because that's what they're realizing. That's what they're waking up to, okay? And they appreciate you tremendously. They are really seeing the big picture, guys. Like, they are, and that's why they're sad. I mean, that's why they're sitting around reminiscing about you. They're very deep in their head, primarily about you, but also about a karmic situation as well. So it kind of goes both ways here. So, like I said, this came in twice. Feminine has surrendered to this connection right now. She's had enough. She's pissed. She's just done. She doesn't want to deal with the drama anymore, the bullshit. And the universe is doing this for a reason. There's a reason. Separation is fun, and it's not punishment, okay? It's for a reason, definitely so. So there is justice coming to a lot of these karmic situations this week. I feel like there's going to be decisions made. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to run to the courthouse and get divorced overnight, or they're going to move out of their family's home, or whatever it is for their situation, or get sober, overnight or whatever. But I do feel that they're weighing out the options right now, and justice will be made. Okay, so but they're scared. They don't want to change. They don't want this right now. Like they think they do, but they don't. Okay, it's like a rock and a hard place right now for them. It's just very tough, and they're going to have to be forced into it. That's just it. A lot of them are not going to willingly leave their karmic situation. They're going to have to literally be thrown out the door. Okay, I'll be honest with you about that. They're not going to do it willingly, okay, because they're codependent. There's a lot of that going on right now. And they're going to have to get back to the basics. Some of them have karmics that pay for everything, okay? And they're going to have to get back to the basics. Their, luxurious life of money or whatever it may be for their situation is not going to be there anymore. Whoever's been enabling their addiction is not going to be there anymore. Their family that's been supporting them, there's just a lot on their mind about that, and they're scared, okay? Someone new is entering your life. This is indicating a few things for me. I feel that some of you have met a soulmate, okay? And you're seeing someone casually, nothing serious. And I saw a comment on my YouTube the other day, like, I'm never giving up on mine. Why would I take a soulmate? Guys, life is too short to sit and look out the window and wait for your twin flame to pull up, okay? It could be years, it could be never, okay? I mean, that's a personal decision, but that's just how I feel about that. You only live once, you know what I'm saying? So just keep going on with your life. There's nothing wrong with hanging out with a guy friend or going on a date. I mean, it's not going to kill you, is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that might make you feel good about yourself, or it doesn't mean you have to commit or go move in with them, like, I don't know why people take such offense to that comment. Okay, so I feel like a lot of these karmic situations are going to be wrapped up by October, and October in general is a huge month right now with my collective readings for a very long time. So there's going to be a lot of different things happening in October, and I feel like it's not necessarily full-on union. Changes. Karmic situations being finalized, okay? Reconciliation is coming in. I'm hearing sobriety as well. So there's just a lot of different things happening. October is the huge month for changes. Huge, okay? And January as well. January's been coming in too. But January could be anything. It could be a birthday. It could have been anything, the past, whatever it may be for you, okay? But October is really huge right now. So basically what's going on is they've been trying to make it work with this karmic, and it's been successful. They've been hanging in there by a thread, and it's worked for so long right now. And it's just falling apart. It's just falling apart, guys, okay? And, they've been trying and trying and trying. And once again, I hate to say this, but a few select are going to successfully make it a work for a while again. Ideas coming forth, and, there is sunshine and there is light at the end of the tunnel and that sort of thing. But right now, they're lacking in everything. They're not fulfilled in these situations that they're in. There's no emotional balance. There's no love. There's no anything. A lot of them are just sitting there and they're just lacking in love, money, or goals. Just completely at a stalemate, okay? Some of these masculines, I don't want to say it in a nasty way, but they're just, I don't want to say loser per se, but they just don't have their shit together at all. Like, some don't have a job. They're in their ego. They got this huge, I don't know, prideful, I see some masculines walking with their chest puffed out like they're hot shit. Does that make sense? And a lot of them don't even have a job or anything. That's what I'm picking up. So they're really going to hit rock bottom here, okay? They've been deceptive far too long right now. What are they being deceptive about? The fact that they love you. They're not acknowledging this. They're not admitting this right now, okay? Because they don't have the courage. They don't have the balls to do it right now. But they have been manifesting. Okay, they have been manifesting. They have been thinking this out. They are imagining life with you. They just don't know how to go about it right now, but they're trying to think that through. But they're always in their head, so what's new there? But like I said, they're very scared about the situation going on in their life. Okay, I just heard that some karmics gave them an ultimatum actually today. Okay, so whoever that pertains to, I don't know, but I just got that message. Okay. So they're having these tower moments, the death of things coming up. They're having to make major decisions. Some of their karmics gave them an ultimatum like, hey, you get your fucking shit together and we can try to work it out again. Or, you know, they need to decide if they want to leave and get their shit together, you know, that sort of thing. So there's change and movement coming forward, okay? Some of them are going to be moving out. This is huge changes, rebirth for them. That sort of thing is coming forward with the Lion's Gate coming in, okay? And, you know, this says interest in a female, but this indicates to me that you're on their mind, okay? So you're that one person that they're thinking about right now. And they are hitting childhood wounds. That is being triggered right now. Abandonment is coming in again, okay? So it'll be interesting to see what happens this week with movement and that sort of thing, okay? Collectively with the masculine, let's see what Lionsgate's going to bring. Some of them are receiving unexpected income, okay? So this could be a couple different things, really, yeah. Okay, so see, I'm kind of picking up what this is here. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So there's divorces coming in, guys, collectively, okay? There's marriage and there's courthouse, okay? That indicates divorce right there. Some of them are going to get some money out of this whole thing, okay? Some of them are going to get that, and I feel that some of them are actually going to inherit money or they're running into a settlement of some sort, okay? Or some of them, it's, you know, they've been busting their ass, they've been working, you know, they're on this journey with their career, and they're just going to run into prosperity. But right now, they're just feeling imprisoned to their situation. They're feeling locked down, and they're going to be forced to move forward. Some of them are going to get served divorce papers by an official, okay? And they're just going to have to find a new home, okay? It's just, yeah, some of them are moving out. Some of them are moving out. Yep, the man. I just asked who was moving out. I said the man, okay? So, yeah, the female kicking the man out. Okay, that's what collectively is going on there. Which this could be a mother, okay? But see, a lot of them have prosperity coming, good fortune, wealthy man, you know, this could be successful businesses, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, and the bottom of the deck is that you're in their thoughts tremendously here, okay? They're really in their head right now. That's nothing new anyways, but I don't even know why I bring that up because you already know that anyways. The same shit, different day, you know? So, childhood wounds is being triggered. I mean, that's been a trigger for quite some time. The masculines are having to face this. A lot of them are not wrapping it up like they should be. But it's there. It's a problem. Okay? Abandonment, rejection, that sort of thing. Okay, so yeah, a lot of them have union on their mind. Okay? It's definitely there. But they're being so secretive about what's going on in their life, guys. Like, there is so much secret here. I can't even explain. They're not telling anything. They're not admitting anything. Not even a pinch of what's going on in their life. Not even a pinch. Guys, I can't really answer questions right now. I need to just get going on this, okay? Sometimes I do lives in my Facebook group. If you want that, it's in the description. I haven't had time lately, but yeah. A lot of them have a choice about a commitment, okay? They have a choice they have to make in regards to a commitment or marriage or, you know, their third-party situation, okay? So I'm seeing what's in their heart space with you. They're growing very fond of you guys. They're starting to get more fond and appreciative of you right now. In general here. Yeah. Oh, contact's coming in again. Yep. Okay. They want a new chapter. Okay. There's going to be new chapters coming for some of you. You know, you are that unique person they want to be with. They have to make a choice about a commitment in their life, a priority, a third-party situation. I mean, like I said, a third party can be anything here. It does not have to be a karmic partner, okay? They are growing more fond of you. They are thinking of you. They're actually obsessing. A lot of them are obsessing. They're spying. They're being little creeps on the internet, that sort of thing. Okay, and I do see that they are trying to resist speaking to you, but they're not going to be able to do it any longer. There's text messages coming in. And some of you are going to receive a gift, some flowers, that sort of thing. But I feel like they're going to come in and tell you the truth about something that's going on. Okay? But I'm being warned, be careful about manipulation. Sorry. There's passion coming in, guys. So a lot of them are going to try to hook up. There is a ton of sexual energy today, okay? So they're walking around with their boners again, like I always say. So just be ready for that. I wonder if some of the masculines are watching this right now, huh? They snoop. That wouldn't surprise me a bit. Yep, they're having regrets. Big time regrets, guys. So they're having wake-up calls, okay? Like, these wake-up calls are tower moments, however you may say. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. Okay, so there is major regrets right now in these masculines' life, you know, like, they just regret everything. It's just complete sorrow. Like, they're sitting there with their heads down between their legs, like, shame and regret. And what did I do? Look what I did. I'm a loser, you know, this sort of thing. And a lot of them have been working too hard, and they feel like that ruined their karmic situation as well. I'm picking up. They feel like they didn't give her attention. Okay, I'm just picking that intuitively. And there's just been no balance in the connection with you, and they're realizing this as well. And they're going through these spiritual lessons right now, really tremendously, especially with third-party interference, okay? There has been red flags for a really long time, really bad toxic energy with you and your masculine, just not healthy energy. Feminine's obsessed for so long and like stopped their life and everything, and they're realizing there's red flags are there too. They've realized that their behavior is toxic. There is finances going on here. Some of them are having humongous financial issues that they are not telling you. Okay? Some of them may have told you. Some of you feminine gave your masculine money, which is just, I mean, it's one thing to help them out a little bit, help them get on track a little bit. But some of you feminines are just like handing money over. Just stop, okay? Just stop. So they have a decision to make right now, okay? And a lot of it is involving the karmic situation, the finances, that sort of thing. And you need to forgive them, feminine. I know this is hard to do, but you really need to forgive them, okay? And, you know, they're in retreat mode. You're in retreat mode. There's just, you know, you're just stepping back right now, really thinking about this. And I see apologies coming in as well from the masculine. Like, you know, I'm so sorry that I said that. I'm so sorry I did this and that. Okay. And, yeah, certain zodiac signs are very stubborn. Yeah, Aries and Scorpios. Yeah, pretty stubborn. But I think all of them can be to an extent, you know. So guys, just be careful. I mean, just watch yourself. I mean, you don't want to get back into that cycle, and, you know, watch for the manipulation and that sort of thing, okay? Yeah, I see a lot of them are going to meet up with you, okay? This also indicates gossip, however that pertains. There may be, you know, gossip at work, that sort of thing going on as well. But this is also meetings, exchanges, and gatherings. So I do see some of you getting together with your masculine soon here, okay? And I do see, you know, a lot of this toxic energy being removed right now. And that's what they're working on right now. And they're having the realization they need to do that it is toxic, okay? And they haven't been seeing the silver lining to this connection with you. They have taken advantage of it. And they're really waking up to that, okay? So feminines, you've been stepping back, meditating, relaxing, breathing. I feel a little lighter energy with the feminine, more acceptance of what's going on, not freaking out and panicking as bad. And, you know, you've been in this despair for so long, and actually now the masculine are in worry and despair because they think they lost you. They think they're losing their whole life right now. And there's a lot of secrets going on they're not telling you. They're not telling you the truth right now. It's just plain and simple as that. And I feel like it's going to come out. It's going to unveil. You're going, you know, and this could also indicate, I just picked up intuitively that you might hear gossip about your masculine getting kicked out or something of that criteria. So be prepared for that. You know, if you live in a small environment or anything like that, or you live close to them, you might just hear a little bit of gossip, you know, like, hey, you know, so-and-so got kicked out, or their wife told them to leave, you know, whatever that may be. So I'm picking up that's how some of you are going to find out what's going on, or that they're in a crisis with their home or finances. I just feel like some gossip may be heard about your masculine, okay? So, yeah, and this gossip that you might hear is involving marriage, and that's right here, okay? So just be prepared to maybe hear something. I just picked that up, actually. That's what my guide channel in. I don't think it's going to be gossip about you, but just, I think it's gossip about their life and their secrets. It's going to come out, guys. You're going to hear about it. And one of the cards even said the truth is going to unveil, and then gossip is right next to it. I mean, it's just kind of obvious to me, okay? But they view you as this strong feminine. They see you standing in the power, and, you know, to be truthfully honest, they think it's kind of hot, guys. Like, they see you standing in your power, and they do, underneath everything, find that very attractive, that you're an independent feminine like that. Okay? They do. They like that about you. They really do. They may not admit that, but they do. Okay? The guardian angels are around you guys, okay? They are around the masculine. They are guiding them right now. You are being guided. Like I said, this is all divinely planned. So, you know, the masculines are having to make these decisions about their karmic situations, third parties, whatever it may be. They've had these rose-colored glasses on for so long, like, oh, I'm happy, I'm fine, like, everything's fine, and it's just going to all fall apart, guys. And, you know, they're not in the right mindset to make these decisions, but they're not going to have a choice. They're not going to have a choice, okay? And just keep standing your power, feminine. Like I said, don't come put a band-aid on that shit. You guys have done that for too long. Too long. Enabling behavior. Codependency. Okay? Does no justice. So yeah, I keep hearing, just be prepared to hear some stuff, okay? A little gossip crap. Maybe you work together, you hear a little gossip at work, whatever. I just don't feel the gossip involves you. I think it involves their life right now. Okay? So it might just be gossip, they're falling apart, whatever it may be. I just keep hearing that. Weird. So, okay, let's see. Oh, I'm going to see what the blocks are right now. What's the blocks today with masculine? What blocks are going to be lifted? Okay, what blocks are going to be lifted this week? Yeah, that's not surprising. Yeah. So this is the blocks they're going to be facing, guys. So they've been living in the peace among the thorns, which indicates to me like they've been in these third-party situations. They've been sitting in this rose bush with thorns with the third-party situation, okay? So they're not happy there. They're uncomfortable there. They're in pain and despair, but they're just like, I'm fine, you know? And that's going to be something they're going to have to face and realize right now, okay? So the peace among the thorns is a block that's going to be lifted this week, or they're going to have to face. Okay, that might be for you too, either side. Okay, and the inner child wounds. Okay, this is coming in very strong right now. They're going to be forced to face that as well this week, collectively, okay? And envy. So they're going to have to face their envy. And, you know, there's envy going back and forth in these connections in general. You're jealous of the karmic. They're jealous of your karmic or whatever your situation is. And envy is something that, you know, a block that is going to have to be lifted as well, because envy actually does block the connection. Okay? And some of the masculines are jealous of the feminine with their success right now, and they feel kind of like they're in loserville at the moment, and they're envious of that as well. They're also very envious that you stand in your strength, okay? Because you do. You are. You're standing in your feminine strength, and they really do envy that. And let's face it, like a majority of men are codependent on a woman, okay? And a lot of you feminine are standing there just, you're doing it yourself, okay? And you're doing a good job. And this is the same as like peace in the thorns, okay? They've been blinded by pain. They've been trying to cover up the fact that their life is shitty right now. And they're just having to face it all. They're not going to have a choice anymore. And that they've been living in this la la land little fantasy world that is just not going to work anymore, you know? So yeah, they're going to have to learn how to be disciplined, okay? They're going to have to be disciplined. They're going to have to be structured. I mean, they're going to have to face this judgment day. I mean, there is changes coming along here, okay? So their challenges are going to have to, there's going to have to be decisions made right now. But they are on the road to happiness. They just don't realize it right now. So that's the end result, is happiness, really. They're scared, guys. They're definitely afraid right now. Like, that's what I'm feeling. Change, yeah. So they have a lot of guilt, guys. That's been a pretty clear message. The guilt. They have guilt, how they treated you, how they treated their karmic, how they treated people in general. They're really sitting in shame and guilt right now, okay? But they're having to be honest about everything going on. They're having to be honest to themselves. They're having to be honest to their karmic. They're having to be honest to you, to everybody around them. They're going to be exposed. What's been going on behind closed doors is going to be exposed. Okay? I mean, they just are. They've tried to, cover it up and act like everything's cool and keep it a secret, and it's just going to be exposed, okay? But they're going to grow through all of this, and there is success coming, and the balance is going to come back. They know this balance is coming back, okay? So, like, they know they have to balance. They have not balanced. You've been giving, give, and they realize this, like, oh my God, she always was there for me. She picked me up. She gave me money, and now that's all gone out, guys, okay? They've been in denial far too long. They've been wearing these rose-colored glasses far too long, and they have to surrender to all of it and move on, okay? Just trust the process, feminine. You're going to have that urge to run back to them and pick them up. It's going to be very tough temptation for you. And you have got to stand in your power and let them do this on their own. Okay? Because the feminines are nurturing. They want to do that. Okay? They want to do that. Yeah, they want to reconcile with you. Holy cow. I think my husband's cooking something like a smell. Okay, so they want to go on this adventure towards you, okay? So there is a huge adventure coming for them in general. Not necessarily good at first. It's not going to be good at first, okay? But it'll be good in the long run. They have these choices to make about the karmic situations. That's what's coming in right now. They're gaining the wisdom on what they need to do. They're gaining the wisdom on their spirituality, on their karmic situation, on what they need to work on. That sort of thing is coming in right now. But they're realizing that you're that kindred spirit. You're that person that's there for them. You're meant for them. And they love you guys. They do. And they just view you as this innocent, wonderful person. And what I'm hearing right now is like, I got all this shit going on and she doesn't deserve to be in the middle of it. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. So they may be a bit quiet even if you do get contact. Okay. They are being protected by past loved ones. They are being guided. That sort of thing. But patience is required. So just, like I said, let them hit their tower moments, however long that may be for them. Okay. Just let them do it. See what's the results of the ending of the karmic situations. Third party. Yeah. All right. Ooh, yeah. This is pretty common sense. Okay. So they've let pride get in their way for far too long, you guys, okay? And nothing has come of this situation, this repetitive cycle in the third-party situation. It's just nothing is coming of it. It's plain and simple as that. And they have to step out of their comfort zone right now. They've been standing in this safe little zone, their pampered little whatever life it may be, or, so-and-so paid for everything for them, whatever it may be. And they're having to take the time to step back, reflect, that sort of thing. And there's major adjustments required in this whole process right now. Like, my specific question was, what's going to happen with the ending of these current situations? Okay, and that's what I got. Adjustments are required, and there's major adjustments. A lot of them, it's like they've been taken care of like a child for how long, and now they're going to have to be a big boy and get the hell out, and there's going to be conclusions and reach, and this is going to be hard work, and it's going to pay off at the end of the day, okay? That's what I'm picking up here. That it's going to be worth it at the end of the day. And they're going to have to just release this stuff. They're going to have to release it. But they're going to have to step out of that pride and knock that ego down a little bit. I'm going to see what your advice is today, because I really like these cards. Okay, remember, it's okay to talk about the issues that bother you, okay? This is also for the masculine as well, okay? A lot of them are hiding these emotional issues that are going on. Feminine, you are too. Okay. I need you to share these concerns and move beyond them and trust yourself right now, okay? And choose the best confident possible, okay? And try to be careful who you talk about your issues. If your concern is your connection with your masculine, just actually have experiences in these situations, okay? You probably won't get much feedback this positive from your neighbor who knows nothing about spirituality, okay? That's like me trying to explain my spiritual work to somebody in this small ass town who doesn't understand a bit of it, okay? Like, they don't get it. They don't get it, okay? So, somebody is sending me, okay, I don't know what that is. Okay, so, just be careful who you talk with about your masculine with, okay? So you want to be careful. You want good feedback. You don't want somebody's going to be judgy, somebody's nasty, that sort of thing. And you want to accept the emotions that you may feel towards members of your family, towards people in general right now, and for the lessons they're teaching you, and accept the golden light of healing that's shining on you. So right now there is healing going on. And I more or less feel that this is, like, I asked mainly about masculine's energy today, so I just feel like this is mainly masculine. And some of them are going to go and talk to somebody they trust about the situation they're going through right now. I feel like a lot of them have one friend or like a father figure or something like that. And they're having, these emotions that they're feeling right now, and they're going to see these lessons coming through. There's huge lessons for them right now. And, they have to see the silver lining of the whole situation. Yeah, and here we go. I will not wait for someone to come aid. And I'm not helpless, although help may come. I am my own rescuer. So, yeah, they have to accept that you're not going to come put a Band-Aid on that shit anymore and come pick them up and, coddle them and whatever you do to make them feel better for a minute. So they're going to have to realize that's not there anymore, and the relationships will dramatically improve. I am telling you guys, like, this is what this is saying to me. This whole process here, and you guys standing in your power and stepping back, is going to improve this connection in the long run. Okay? Because they're going to have to face it themselves. They're going to have to fall flat on their ass, okay? Yeah, so they're going to have to accept that you're not coming to rescue them anymore. Okay? See if I can get another message for the masculine. Yeah, they need to learn how to love themselves. When I get confused on what to do, I just have to remember that I need to be true to myself. They're going to have to work on this themselves, guys, because they've had whoever's enabling the codependency, and they're going to have to face this all alone, okay? They're going to have to go solo. They need to break free of that hold that others have had on them and the expectations they are living and this false life that they are living, this artificial facade they're living, okay? See where the feminine is standing today. But you just need to be free and let the freedom, accept the freedom, embrace it, okay? Work on that self-love, that sort of thing, hang out with your friends, go out and have fun. This is dance, but this indicates going out and having fun, that sort of thing. Everything's going to come in a full circle, and that will be okay. You're lonely right now, but you will get over this. You will be fine. You will learn how to be accepting of being lonely, okay? Accepting of being alone. You will realize that, hey, my own company is not that bad. This is a childhood wound right here, guys. This is a rejection abandonment wound, okay? And you're going to gain the confidence to get past all of this stuff, okay? Yeah, and some of you are going to meet a soulmate, okay? That's been really coming in right now. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not the end of the world, okay? It's not the end of the world. It's not like you're throwing everything away over a soulmate. Okay, what's the masculine's next move in regards to these connections? Yeah, they're making decisions for sure. Yeah, they're very soon making decisions in regard to the karmic situation. Okay, that sort of thing's coming in right now. And they're going to have to go through this healing process, okay? If this is for your masculine, they have a long road to go ahead on this, okay? You just need to trust in the process, feminine. You need to step back. You really have got to trust the divine in this process, and they will be fine, okay? And they're going to have to heal these family issues that come about it. They're going to be triggered very badly in the process. You're going to be triggered as well. It's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be worth it to resist the temptation to come forward, okay? And a lot of them are going to come in a playful manner and express their love to you. But like I said, just be careful, okay? Yeah, reconciliation, and that couldn't jump out any quicker. That's what they're going to do, okay? That's what they're going to do. They're going to try to reconcile with you. because they're going to finally free themselves from that unrequited love or that horrible situation that they've been holding on to. Okay? And they want to give it a chance with you. That's what's going on. There's a hand slip there. Yeah, feminines are surrendering. So what's going on right now? You know, there's this surrendering going on, letting the connection go, trusting the divine process, working on yourself, okay? That's what's going on here. And feminines, you're healing your heart because a lot of you are very much damaged from this connection and how you felt and how shitty you felt through the whole connection, okay? So you really need to work on that. You need to heal your heart chakra, that sort of thing. And the masculines, if they're going through this third-party situation and they're walking away from, or being thrown out, essentially, from a wife, a girlfriend, family, or culture, religion, whatever it may be, they're going to have a long healing process. So don't get all excited and jump up and down and be like, oh, union tomorrow. No, that's not the case at all. They're going to be majorly triggered. Majorly triggered. And honestly, what I see happening when they get their ass thrown out like that is there's going to be a massive separation going on, okay? For a lot of quiet, there's going to be separation. They're going to be very, very quiet because for one thing, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to admit it because they're in their ego and pride right now. And if a lot of you aren't coming to rescue them and pick their ass up like that, I mean, there's just going to be separation going on in general. So just be prepared for that. I mean, don't jump and down and see this as like, you know, there's union coming now. It's not happening like that, okay? And even if they do leave a karmic situation and they're on their own and they're single and you're single, that doesn't mean union's going to happen, okay? So the journey of self-love is going to begin for them. It's in the process for them already. It's in the process for you right now, and that's not done yet either because a lot of you are still insecure and having all these things going on. So you're on that journey within yourself right now. Okay, and that's what the twin flame journey is all about, guys. It's about finding you. It's about finding you and discovering you and that self-love and becoming a better person and awakenings and ascensions and that sort of thing. So many just like, I want union now, I want union now. And, you know, that's not what it's all about, okay? You need to trust the process here, guys. You really have got to trust the process. And many of you are. Some of you aren't there yet, okay? And yeah, there is separation in the picture here. So just remember, it's not punishment. It's not punishment. It's for a reason. Let's see what their actions are going to be this week. All right. So right now you just realize this connection is not for you. It's just not the right time. A lot of the masculines are going to try to rekindle with you and they're going to try to be flexible with you with the karmic again. If they're working out, they're going to try to have the cake and eat it too. So like I said, just step back, think really deeply on this connection and think really deeply on how they're coming in and just resist that temptation, okay? Otherwise, here you go, round and round and round all over again, okay? But there is reconciliation in the picture, okay? I mean, with divine timing, it's different for everybody, so I can't give a timing right now for that, so... But a lot of them do have these families they're very concerned about. So that is a concern right now. And that's why, you know, they're trying to make these karmic situations work over and over again because that's a worry for them. But they see you as a blessing. They really do. They feel blessed when you're around. They are manifesting. They are manifesting. They're manifesting you, okay? That's what I'm feeling there. And they realize that you are a soul connection. So they're really longing. They're longing. That's what I'm picking up, actually. So, and a lot of, you know, I always say the feminine will sit around and go, why, what, where, when. I feel the masculines are doing that now as well. Okay. Why, what, where, when. So, and when you're asking that question all the time, you're stuck in your ego and you're not trusting the divine process. Yeah, trust issues is here big time. There's trust issues here, guys. They're worried about trusting you as well. I mean, a lot of these masculines, and it's the same from yours perspective to them as well. The trust issues are strong there. So they're not sure if they can trust you right now. They're not sure they can trust the karmic right now. They're not sure they can trust themselves right now. they don't even know what the hell they're doing right now. I mean, it's just a mess. But they know you're the twin flame, so they are waking up to this right now. So then they're doing a little bit of, I mean, that's part of their gaining the wisdom of spirituality. They are doing the homework on this process. They are understanding it more. Some of them are. Some of them know exactly what the term means. They know exactly that you are that person. They are waking up to that. They might deny and be like, no, 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 but they know, okay? And they have a lot of passion for you, so they're fantasizing that sort of thing about you. That's what I'm feeling right now, manifesting that. And this love is crazy. I mean, it's just really intense right now. And a lot of them, they're just going to pretend they're busy and, there's just going to be some silence if they're going through tower moments. It's going to be silence, okay? It really is. But they are manifesting and they are praying for you, okay? Praying, manifesting, same thing. Okay, they realize this connection is very special. I mean, there's a lot of waking up going on here. Okay, they want to touch you. I mean, there's a lot of craving of intimacy here. They want to touch you, hug you, kiss you. They miss your scent. I mean, they crave you. They're longing and they crave you. Okay, so that's a huge thing right now is sexual energy. What's new there, right? Yeah, they're waking up. Oh, yes. So yeah, they're trying to focus on the finances. So this is very much a collective message for a very long time with the masculines is the foundation is not there and they're trying to work on that. A lot of them are codependent on other people for money, okay? And they're like, don't lose hope. I can make this work, And some of them are going to come in and manipulate. Like I said, just be careful. Like, hey, babe, it'll be fine. And, can I sleep on your couch? And, whatever it may be. Just, just stay in your power, okay? They just don't know what to say to you right now, so they're not telling you anything. Because one thing, there's a lot of these egotistic masculines out there right now, and they're not going to tell you. Some of them might come and, oh my gosh, she's kicking me out, because they want you to pick them up and that sort of thing. But there's a lot of them that are going to suffer in silence through this process, okay? And you're like home to them, okay? And they're waking up to that because they've been settling for this life they're not truly desiring. And they realize that you're that place, that comfort. You accept them for who they are. You open their arms to them and that sort of thing, okay? But like I said, they're going to be silent if they're going to have these tower moments because they're going to find that safer because they don't want to deal with any more tower moments because you trigger each other. Okay, so when they're going through this tower moment, I mean, they just know that, like, talking to you and bringing you in too close might trigger them into yet another one. So they're going to be quiet, and they realize that you're the best friend. You're that one person who's always been there no matter what. And they really want forgiveness, okay? There's a lot of hard feelings here, which is understandable. And they're really thinking about your beauty and how innocent and pure you are, and just, like, they view you as this innocent, like you're the Virgin Mary or something. Okay, like, that's what I'm picking up, okay? Yeah, see, there's childhood wounds that are being triggered right now really badly, okay? And they didn't want that honeymoon phase to end. A lot of them had their cake and eat it too. They went home to the wife. They had their fun with you, whatever that may be. And now everything's just coming down, okay? And being apart is changing their life. So they are waking up to connections right now. So, yeah, this is a huge deal here. A lot of 5D communication. There is 5D energy picking up and in general anyways. So with these awakenings and things like that, and the masculines cannot stop this, and that's where their spirituality is coming in, and they're starting to realize more and be more accepting of spirituality because they're feeling it. Okay, they know that. So yeah, their world is turned upside down right now, okay? And there's these third-party issues that they're dealing with. There's this codependency they're dealing with. Like, everything is just one thing after another, okay? They're going to reveal the truth to you soon, okay? Feelings, the truth, whatever that may be. And there is 5D communication and touch going here as well, but they need to heal, okay? You need to heal, they need to heal, but they are seeing signs about you. They are seeing signs, okay? But right now they just don't know what to say. But they do believe in you, feminine. Like I said, they really look up to you. They see you as a very powerful woman. Tonight, I got to do a couple private ones yet. So if you do want a book reading, the information is down below. Do not go PayPal a reading and not email me. You have to contact me or I have no freaking clue. Okay, it is something I have to keep stressing because it keeps happening. I do need contact from you, whether on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. And just pre-warning with the Instagram, I don't always get notified of messages there. So if I don't answer you right away, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't know you sent me a message. So I have to like go in and check it, and then they all pop up all at once. So, and then I have my Instagram below. I do post like little mini readings and that sort of thing. And I got some more stuff for my baby registry again today. I didn't get a chance to look to see who sent it, but thank you again. You guys are so awesome. This baby is like well taken care of by you guys. So I very much appreciate it. Okay. You have a wonderful evening, guys.